Ooh, another UFO 50 poster child. Porgy! String happenings near the coast. Dive deep and get to the bottom of what's fishy in the sea. The first title released under the new UFO soft brand. Amazing. Okay, let's do some more UFO. I have been working slowly through Rock On Island because it's just such a fun, good tower defense game. I will say though, once you learn that you can level yourself and just stand at one corner, it becomes way easier. Maybe it gets a lot harder later on. Vishimi is a marine biologist. One day she noticed something strange. She was growing a penis. The animals of the ocean were acting very aggressively toward her. She punched them quickly in the nose and started a huge massacre. Vishimi knew she needed to understand why the animals wanted to bite her gonads. She equipped her new submarine Porgy with stun torpedoes and set out so that she could later butcher them without damaging the fleshy goodness. Together they would get to the bottom of this mystery and slaughter every fish in the sea. Alright, something strange is going on in the ocean. Let's go find out what's upsetting the fish. We haven't found any cool gear for you yet. Let's head back out there and get some. I understand this is a big game. It feels like all the really good games are in the middle of the collection. We've gone, I don't know if this one is a banger, but I think it's gotta be. It's been featured so often. It's like always like front and center of many of the compilations and what's it called? Not compilations, but is this just a point? Okay, not compilations, but marketing materials. Porgy will be there, and I believe I heard way back Xanagir talking how this is just a gigantic video game that is in the middle of UFO 50, and people are like, "What the? Do you get to grab these?" No, they just now become peaceful. I see. I pacify through violence. That is the American way, really. Just peace through strength. That is what I do at the bottom of the sea. Probably there seems to be zero incentive to annihilate everything that comes across. It's just a defense. What's space now? I'm picking up something big near. Oh, wait. That consumes fuel. That is bad for my continued survival. Ah! Oh, you okay? All right. Instantly being faced with a freaking boss. Oh, he chases you. Probably is something we want to fight later with longer range torpedoes. So, what does this do? Fuel low. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. We should get back to base and refuel. Out of fuel. We are now dead. Like literally, the plucky marine biologist has drowned horribly in a submarine implosion. Okay, she just gets rescued. Okay, I assume that this just reloads. It's not something that it is a permanent mar in our adventure. Just reloads to the last save state. A very grim, very horrible fate for our Porgy. So when I get hit, is that, yeah, it just takes up fuel. So we don't really have a fuel gauge. Oh, you just grab it. Okay, good stuff. Excellent, another fuel tank. Let's install it at the back of the, oh! You install it at the base. So you're not picking up instant upgrades. You need to go back and do some maintenance. And then there will be a maintenance minigame where you have to bolt on all those pesky bolts. Okay, I was going to say, is it just a refuel? But no, gives you more capacity. We haven't found any cool gear, blah, blah, blah. Okay, awesome. Feels very much like Aquaria. Reminds me a lot of Aquaria. Especially the aquatic theme, of course, but also like 2D exploration through a watery place, and you get yourself a bunch of upgrades as you progress, which allow you to, oh, did not see that, which allow you to progress further and further. Don't attack me, you aggressive piece of trash. How uncouth of you. Here I am trying to solve your marine biology problem. So what happens here? I cannot smash into it. Okay, probably will need some kind of missile. Maybe let me sprint against it. No, just bounce off. Okay. What is this bean? Oh, this is very ominous. There's some awful garbage in the middle of the sea. Does that mean we get to destroy this stuff and maybe found something underneath? Nope. All right, continue on. Porgying yourself through this porgy underworld. Ugh. You are very large. I am sure you are full of seahorse babies. Well, I guess we'll just go back to the tent, to the base. Not the greatest gameplay so far. It's like, why make the tanks so short-lived to begin with if all that they require is this extremely tedious chore of going to the back? But, you know, I will accept it as the usual UFO 50 tags. There was a comment earlier in a different video that was really true to the nature of UFO 50. How a lot of them have a beginning tax, and you pay the tax in maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then the game gets so much more fun to deal with. Maximum exponent of this would be, what's it called? Golfaria. There was a lot of comments to the effect of, oh, well, you just explore a little bit, get yourself the upgrade that allows you to be a lot better at navigating, and then the game becomes so much more fun. It's like, why wasn't it like that to begin with? Why didn't Porgy start with 7 gauges of fuel? Why am I doing this silly chore of going back to the base, hauling a fuel tank? Pretty time wasty of ya, whoever designed this one. But don't take that as like, oh man, this is super deal breaker that I'm so mad. It's more like, you know, I didn't need to do this, buddy. You didn't need to include this in Porgy. You could have started me out at 10 fuel tanks and made the beginning a little bit shorter, and that would have been fine, brother. That would have been fine. Anyway, what are these? Are they deep sea charges? They're nothing. Okay, well, I guess they do absolutely nothing. I am sure that they are the typical Metroidvania trapping where it's a thing that we will blow up later on. What is that T up there? I wonder what is the T. I have a ton of fuel, so I think I'm going to go up there. Although the Mega Octopus was up there, wasn't it? Let's go find out. Never mind. I cannot destroy that nonsense. So let me just go back and once more travel to the base. What the freaking hell is happening? It was a invisible super squid pissing me off. I'm transitioning from marine biologist to marine psychopath. I am ready to annihilate every piece of filth that we encounter. Is pissing me off. A chill just went up my spine. Holy crap. That is a giant super... a giant super shark? And I want to murder it. I want to invite nothing but violence to its life. This cutesy little submarine is ready to do some serious violence. It may look like a innocent surprise expression. Oh, there's gonna be a frown very soon indeed. A frown will turn this innocence upside down. Man, will I be full of violence in my heart. Okay, please, no more attacks at my heart. I cannot take it anymore. Can I go through there? That looks like a missile upgrade, but unfortunately cannot get there. We are at half fuel, unfortunately. Question. Please let this question be answered conveniently. If I go back, if I die and I respawn, will I go back to 0 fuel tanks equipped? Or does it save every time that I equip a fuel tank? we're gonna do science now. It is better to do science now than to do science 10 fuel tanks in and realize, oh wait, you get to restart Porgy from the very beginning. That'll be atrocious. So here I am going to the deepest depths. Just going as far as I can. And just finding out whether I need to, you know, do it all in one go. What's going on here? Oh, fuel. Yep. Horrible implosion. Another marine biologist has been annihilated. Her beautiful, promising life is cut short. Her parents are extremely mad. Okay, this is very reasonable. I am super with this. Our fuel tanks are fully replenished, and I am ready to explore. Like I said, not even annoyed, not even like saying, oh, this sucks. Just there was no need for me to go back and forth 7 times before the fun began. It's like, it's pretty silly, but I don't really resent it. But now we are able to explore a little bit further. Please, this star is annoying the shit out of me. Though these horrible creatures, to the point is like maybe I should just commit suicide to get myself the fuel tank all full again, because it feels pretty silly. Oh wait, there's nothing here. Feels pretty silly to be exploring while my tank is going all the way to halfway. Let's see if we can get back to where I was at. Seems also kind of silly to be exploring this entire area. For a moment I was like, oh man, did everything change? But nah, nothing's actually different. Die, horrible death. Let's see if we can continue down that path. And if I learn a fuel, then so be it. It's perfectly fine. I don't know why I'm spamming attacks. Do you hear the ground rumble? Truly traumatic. Hey, look, it's a fuel tank. The thing is, like, do I need to sail all the way back? I hope not. Maybe the tremor's nothing. Yeah, this is... I assume... Yeah, there's no getting back to the base, lady. You're just going to die another time. Probably the T's are speed upgrades, because clearly I am way too slow to be able to avoid these attacks. No amount of know-how will allow Porgy to avoid this super sea snail. There is no freaking way. Okay, so, son of a bitch. Oh, there's the super shark. Let me do violence against it. Please, I would like to do violence. Yeah, there you go. That's what I like. To do violence against enemies that do not provoke me in any way. He seems to be very doable, though. If only the marine life were not invisible and trying to annihilate... Hey! Okay. He does have more patterns than I give it credit for. Oh. The invisible guys are so infuriating. Holy crap. That's so annoying. Yeah, there's no way we can beat this fella surrounded by monsters. Especially with the level of damage that Porgy's doing right now. Blech. Yeah, we're dead. That's fine. I allow the incompetence. We're still figuring out my fate. Can I maybe just jump like a fish? Huzzah! Yeah. Huzzah! Can I maybe beach myself? I cannot beach myself like a fat ass whale. Unfortunate. Alright, okay. Let's be not so shit. I forget that you can actually do one of these. But it feels like such a wasteful move. You know, it takes quite a lot of fuel. Maybe I just need to not be so ass at navigating the land. And the constant movement doesn't need to happen all the... I constantly forget that those stars are aggressive. Okay, buddy. It's you and I once again. Ugh. Oh, he's invisible. Okay, this one's definitely doable. Way, way easier than the shark. But look at the health pool, it's pretty obnoxious. Ooh. The level of health is a little too prohibitive. Pretty annoying. I would like to make your anus explode though. That would be great. Bleh. Yeah, I don't know if we're even supposed to. I need to make it a point to rush back whenever he shoots at me. And we're in a very bad spot. The tentacles. The tentacles are making it a freaking disaster. Get me out of here. Okay, okay. I wonder whether you're supposed to be fighting this fellow or you're just avoid it until you have upgrades. Usually the spirit of this type of video games is avoid the big threats until you have a good arsenal, you know, you have good upgrades. I'm not even trying to avoid shots anymore. I'm just going to get myself expired. And what I'm going to focus on is just forget about fighting. It's just silly. It's silly to be fighting things when I have level 0 torpedoes. We're just going to try and get ourselves better damage. It just takes so much fuel to... piece of crap. To avoid damage. But probably it's better than taking the damage, right? You piece of garbage! Oh, that's so obnoxious. Alright. Let's go up here. Picking of something big nearby. I'm not interested. Not interested in another octopus fight. Sick of it. Ah! Very aggressive of you, very upsetting. Yeah, how about you pass by, brother? Yeah, you do your thing. Ooh, she didn't notice us. I look forward to being able to break into these damn land. One of these days, I'm going to start noticing those stars in the middle of the freaking ocean. How do I go in there? Probably with a little bit more aggression is how I go in there. There was an exit over on this side. What is that? Oh, it's just a fuel it's just a refuel. Very nice. Probably pays to kill a few of the monsters you encounter. Out of the way. Filth! Holy crap, brother. Porgy is actually a nightmare to get. Like, the more I play it, the more I'm like, holy shit, it's actually so difficult to avoid taking damage from all this damn marine life. If there's something Porgy is accomplishing, it's making me absolutely loathe every creature in the sea. Alright, let's try to skip ahead a little bit. Alright, I got down here with a little bit more fuel than usual. Let's try to explore to the right-hand side. When I don't move, I don't use fuel. That's pretty important to keep in mind. There is no rush, because it's not like you're running out of air. It's just being a little too incautious that really gets you. I think I hear something big nearby. Will it be another evil filth octopus thing? It's bouncing all over the damn place. Probably that looks like... Oh, you don't die, do you? Whoa! I was about to say, you probably inflate into something horrendous. Going to try and exhaust the left-hand side here. Going to this ancient temple. Well, a fuel tank, that is nice. But wonder, like, do I really need to make it all the way back to the start? Because that is pretty terrible. That is just atrocious if I am required to travel, backtrack all the way to the beginning. There's like a temple area over there, back to the start area over here. I guess I will try to make it and refuel myself. What the? You look like you're sentient and you'll talk to me. Oh, my eggs have all been carried away by unkind currents and fiendish fishies. Yellowfish, if you find my babies, could you bring them home to me somehow? All right. We'll do that for you, buddy. You seem like a very stand-up citizen. What the freaking hell, brother? I was waiting for you to pass. You aggressive piece of trash. Yeah, we're dead. We're super dead. Oh, this is so awful. I lost my thing. I lost it. Yeah, it's over. It's over. My beautiful fuel tank. How about you just slurp it? I would like to slurp this fuel tank. This is just atrocious. Very quickly running out of patience. I have found an egg and I have found fuel. But I am a little too low to be able to make it back. Let's see if I can do it on 1 pip of fuel. What I require is actually a few enemies dropping a pellet. That's all I would truly require. What the friggin' hell? Where are you? All I would truly require. So if we get lucky with a few fuel drops, something big nearby. Oh jeez. Don't attack me, you filth! I am so annoyed by the stars. They're so obnoxious. You have to dodge them, so they force you. They force you to waste fuel no matter what. Very obnoxious. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go, like, try to beeline exactly for that area and then try to get back, but not with low fuel. I'm just going to just commit suicide. That would be great. Reset the game and then continue. Oh, that's perfect. Whenever I make a mistake at the start, I'll just do that. Well, I thought that I could avoid the shark if I just hit a little bit, but no, there's no avoiding the shark unless you really get out of its path. Piece of garbage. Thankfully though, if you change screens, you're gonna be okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I chose the wrong path. I'm going to go in this direction. These guys are not too terrible, so we can actually try to kill them for a fuel pellet. But now, in theory, we are in a decent spot to be able to grab another fuel tank. The more I play it, brother, I really wanted to give Porgy 100% the benefit of the doubt, you piece of trash. And, you know, be willing to pay the UFO 50 tax. But I'm feeling like this tax is way too high. It takes too long for the game to become fun. I am still going around to places I've already been, avoiding enemies that are just obnoxious as hell, and going back to the start to get myself another pip of fuel. I have no doubt this game is just wondrous once you have enough resources to get anywhere other than close to the starting area. But man, is it just obnoxious to get yourself some fuel tanks and go back to the start. Piece of trash. Picking up something big nearby. It's not guaranteed I'm going to make it because these horrible... Yeah! I'm not here. I'm not here. You piece of garbage! You piece of trash. And now I have to deviate. I don't think there's a path that goes around. I need to go in that direction. And I'm just going to die again. It's so bad. I give up. I might come back to it. But man, unless I'm missing something fundamental, Porgy sucks ass.